Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem.
What are we doing today?
We are doing the Lethal Ladies.
Lethal Ladies.
Lethal. Ladies.
Welcome, everybody, to the Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem podcast.
We're your hosts.
Oh, you have to do a name today.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Here we
Brian, Ladies Man Hidalgo.
go. You're always on point. And Murderface. And we're your hosts today. We're going to be doing a very special episode, including our Lethal Ladies.
Yep. So this one goes out to all two of the female viewers.
Both of them. And we're going to be doing a draft version of this episode where we have our top 8. We're going to be going back and forth, picking a draft. If you saw our earlier episode, we did a monster draft. That was awesome.
That was great.
That was a lot of fun. And we're doing the Lethal Ladies draft. We have a large amount of femme fatales in this episode, but we're going to be picking our 8. We got a couple of honorable mentions. And
I'm thinking we might have more crossover in this episode than we did last time.
well, I hope not, because last time you took some of my favorites.
Or you just win a coin toss.
Speaking of coin tosses, we're going to do our coin toss right now.
All right.
We got our official Monster Movies and Mayhem coin.
All right.
You're going to call it, or I want to call it?
You're going to call it.
Okay. Heads. What is it?
It is tails. I win.
Rigged.
I go first
His
again.
coin again. Jeez. Well,
All right.
shout out to Black Plague, by the way. Not sponsored, but they're great Escondido bar. All right, your first pick
All right.
in our Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem.
I'm
Lethal
coming
Ladies.
hard again.
You're what?
I'm
One more time, please, into the microphone.
I'm hard again. No. So yeah.
He's single, ladies. By the way.
I'm coming out swinging again, and my first pick is a MILF.
Oh, here we go.
Your
Your specialty.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Is a MILF.
Okay.
She's like maybe 3 feet tall,
Well, hold on a second.
blonde,
Oh no!
with a tattoo on her chest.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks of the monster draft.
And my first pick is Tiffany.
You son of a bitch. Why'd you pick Tiffany?
Why did I pick Tiffany? Because she's excellent.
She is.
You know, she not only revitalized that franchise,
Right.
like now you can't, like, any movie without her is not as good.
That's right.
Like, they're a pair now, and
Mhm.
she just made it that much better. You know, not to mention, you know, she's
Those
a milk.
great rubber knockers.
The great rubber knockers.
I'll tell you. Okay, so you picked Tiffany.
I picked Tiffany.
Okay, so are you picking the doll version or the human version?
Oh, that is a good question. I'm going the doll version because the doll version is the one that actually kills.
That's true. It's also a longer lasting character.
Yeah,
Even though she does come back in human form.
in the
TV show.
Yeah,
Spoilers, but watch the Chucky TV show.
yeah,
It's
it's
great.
excellent. And
It's so
Tiffany
good.
is in the second season,
That's right.
so
She's great.
excellent. So
She's also super rich from all those poker games. Have you seen her play poker?
no, the
The
actress,
actress. Yeah.
really.
She's a professional, high stakes poker player. You gotta watch it. She plays it professionally.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah. She's got a bunch of one liners too.
No way, really?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, I was gonna say poker sounds like something boring to watch on TV, but
Oh no, it's super intense.
if it's like a bunch of comedians or famous people, then I might watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely do that tonight.
Man, you got a great first choice.
All right, Murderface, who's your first?
My first choice is going to be this character, this lethal lady, is in one of my favorite movies. And I have bought this movie probably about 4 times. because it keeps getting A, lost, B, stolen, or C, I wanted the unrated version or the Blu-ray version. It's Jennifer Check from Jennifer's Body. Have you seen Jennifer's Body?
I have not seen Jennifer's Body.
A future episode, Jennifer's Body. It is. She's a great character. It's it was definitely when like the PR team doesn't know what they're doing. They're like, "Oh, Megan Fox is in a movie. Let's just make it seem like a sexy, hot Transformers knockoff." It's not. It's a really gory version of Juno, written by Diablo Cody, and she's and Jennifer Check is a teenage girl who gets half sacrificed by a rock and roll band, and she becomes a succubus. And so now she is eating all the boys in town, physically, not figuratively, and she's ripping their hearts out. And she's awesome. She's awesome with it.
Okay.
But yeah, my first choice, Jennifer Check.
Perfect.
Very good.
All right. And for our next round, round two.
We're starting round 2 of our Lethal Ladies draft. And my round 2, I mean, I felt like this might have been one of yours because there's not that many on the list that are like super popular, but this one is. And it's Baby Firefly from the Firefly family.
Okay. Yeah. She's on my list. But...
I mean, you also took Tiffany from me.
Okay.
But I'll take Baby. Not over Tiffany, but I will take Baby. But she's a strong Lethal Lady pick for me.
Definitely.
She was definitely one of the first I thought of. Not a revenge girl. Not a final girl. She has been out for blood from the very start. And especially since her debut in House of Thousand Corpses, she's just a hitchhiker. First of all, don't pick up hitchhikers. Second of all,
even if they're hot,
even if they look like Baby, don't do it because you will get scalped.
I was going to say run.
And you will get turned into Fish Boy.
They're too good to be true.
Yes. They are not being nice out of the kindness of their heart. They will rip your heart out. And
or make you pay for it.
And she's been like one of the main killers of the family in all 3 movies in the Devil's Rejects trilogy. But I mean, when I first saw House of a Thousand Corpses, I was like, well, there's one of my top picks for life, pretty much. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, she deserves to be in every single Rob Zombie movie, but she should be in the first 3 in House of Thousand, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. So that's my pick for number 2.
Okay, that's an excellent pick. So my round 2 pick for our Lethal Ladies draft is the Alien Queen.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Another mother.
You're a MILF hunter. You need a badge. You need a t-shirt that says that. MILFs
No,
only.
I'm just a fan of powerful mother, icons.
That's right.
Like
you got 2 of them.
I might have 3 on my list if you don't steal one.
If I don't steal one. Why did you pick the Alien Queen?
Because she's an excellent mother. Like, well, that and she's a female.
That's right.
I wanted to go a little abstract with this. Like, there's another pick in here that's very abstract.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, that I'm going to have to make a convincing argument for.
I will debate you on that.
Well, the debate is whether or not it fits the parameters of our...
I think the parameter is it can't be a revenge girl. It can't be a final girl. And she has to be like pretty much having like a struggle for power from the very start.
Okay. But yeah, definitely the Alien Queen,
Very good.
That was one of my abstract picks.
I was kind of thinking about it.
Okay, were you?
I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, nah, I picked the Xenomorphs in the last last draft.
Yeah, you definitely
strong pick.
That is definitely a strong pick.
Mhm.
All right, so round 3.
Round 3 of the Lethal Ladies draft.
Okay, round 3 is another mom.
Not surprised, Brian.
This mom, you could say, is like
Lock up your mothers. By
the
the way.
mother of mothers.
Whoa, who are we picking?
She gave birth to
Jesus.
well, slasher Jesus maybe.
Okay.
We're going with Pamela Voorhees.
Wow.
I mean, she started the franchise.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so she's definitely going on the list.
That's a big mother.
Yeah. Yeah, she not only birthed Jason, she birthed a franchise.
She also birthed that machete or something because she was knocking kids out with this machete first movie.
Yep.
That's a good pick.
That was I was hoping you wouldn't pick that one.
I was thinking about it. I mean, we both had a certain list in our heads, and we just had to pick the very top of the top.
Yeah.
And Pamela Voorhees is one of the top Lethal Ladies. So expect more very top picks like that. Pamela Voorhees, great choice for your third round.
Yep.
That was very good. My third round pick, I had to think about this one because I had just picked Baby. My first pick was Jennifer Check, and so I kind of wanted to go towards more of that femme fatale monster kind of succubus / vampire. So I had to pick my favorite female vampire, Akasha from Queen of the Damned, played by Aaliyah.
Man.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Aaliyah. Was that on your list?
That was on my list.
It's a strong like list of like Lethal Ladies. This is gonna be a big trade.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But yeah, Akasha from Queen of the Damned. I'm not gonna like talk about how like she came out to be in that movie, but my favorite scene is when she goes to the goth nightclub and they're all like talking about how they're gonna kill like Lestat, and she just starts to burn all the vampires around her, taking that heart and just, taking a big bite out of it, muscle and all, and just burns everybody up.
And that performance, like,
no one told her to make an accent like that. That accent was straight from her head.
Yeah, like that. If what happened, it didn't. How do I phrase this?
Phrase it right.
If that freak accident didn't happen,
Yes.
I think Queen of the Damned would have been even better.
I think it would have.
Like, she did a solid performance.
Yeah, she did.
That movie was that. This has nothing to do with that, but that soundtrack is awesome.
I mean, not to go too deep into the movie, but that movie is probably like a 6 out of 10, like movie wise, but it is 10 out of 10 because of that soundtrack. That is the new metal movie every new metalhead needs to watch.
Yep.
Korn, Deftones, Linkin Park, Static X. I'm surprised System of a Down didn't drop a song in there.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great movie. Great soundtrack. Great pick.
Great Lethal Lady, Akasha, for my third round pick.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Right.
And we're back. And we're back with our fourth round pick. My fourth round pick for our Lethal Ladies draft is Asami from Audition.
You mother.
When she goes tick, 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 with the needles, and then when she gets the surgical wire to just hack that guy's foot off. Man, what a
I always thought she was saying kitty.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Yeah.
Maybe. Don't
Wait.
quote me on whatever I said.
Oh man, yeah, that was a great pick, and
She was up there for me, mainly because I love Audition.
Audition is such a mind.
It's the perfect slow burn, mind melting movie.
Well, you know what? It's the perfect Valentine's Day movie.
Maybe not Valentine's.
Well, if you're me, yes.
Why? No.
If they can stomach the ending of that movie, then they're the one.
I mean, just to know that she was so determined and obsessed when she realized that she was dating the director of that movie that they were going to do, and then she would just sit there waiting by the phone for days, no eating, no sleeping, and she just looked like hunched over with her hair in front of her face, just waiting for that call.
Are you describing my Friday nights?
Friday nights here are pretty wild. But yeah, when she was like not stalking him, but like dating him, that was the kind of obsessiveness that would terrify anybody.
Not this guy.
But for my fourth pick, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saab.
I want a lady that will mutilate my body
Ladies,
and
if you're out there,
and turn me into like a dog.
Ladies, if you're out there, Brian will eat your puke from a dog bowl. Future episode audition, we will reference that back to this episode. Brian, your fourth pick.
My fourth round pick. My fourth round pick is Mallory Knox from Natural Born Killers.
Oh, what's her real name?
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis.
Yes,
she's got a band. She's great.
Is she?
Yeah, she's in a band.
Oh man, anything that she's in, I'm immediately a big fan of hers. She's like one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah,
and this performance especially, like they play an awesome pair of deranged, murderous psychopaths. They're definitely the modern. As my voice cracks.
No, your voice ain't crack.
The modern day Bonnie and Clyde.
A little more deranged.
More deranged, yeah.
Which is saying something about Bonnie and Clyde. But man, it's funny. It's funny how they're so deranged. They're natural born killers. But she really stole the show out of the two of them.
Yeah, she did.
Because even when they're in that diner, and Juliette Lewis is getting ready to kill that girl, and what's his name? The guy.
Oh,
the actor's
Mickey.
name.
Well, Mickey is the character's name, but the actor is
Woody
Harrelson.
That's right. He's like, whoa, hey, hold on, we can't kill her. We can't kill her. That's a woman. And then she kind of plays like that feminist role.
Yeah.
Where she's like, do you think you deserve to be given mercy just because you're a girl? And the girl's kind of put between a rock and a hard wall because she's like, no. Bam. Maybe don't be feminist if your life depends on it.
Yeah,
but
I will sell out.
Yeah, be feminist for the rest of your life. But if it comes between you and a gun, probably not.
Oh yeah,
especially with Juliette Lewis.
Yep. But yeah, that's my, what did we say?
Fourth round
pick was Mallory Knox.
Mallory Knox.
Such a great movie. All right.
Such a good movie.
Oh man, would you consider it? No, it's not a horror genre, is it?
No, but it's like an action,
I mean, there is mayhem in it.
Future episode.
Okay.
Natural Born Killers.
So my fifth round pick.
You're gonna.
I think you're gonna hate me.
You son of a bitch. All right, let me get my.
Which one do you think it is? If we're thinking the same,
I think it's gonna be. If I gotta go through my list, I won't say who it is from my list. I will.
Who do you think I'm stealing from you? I'm about to. No,
because then it's gonna give mine away.
If you're wrong.
Say it.
Okay. Well, Satanico Pandemonium.
Hey, she was very close to being on my list.
What?
Not on my list.
She's not on your list?
No.
I'm surprised.
And I got her right here on my arm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only reason I wanted to steal her.
No. Tell me why you picked her.
Okay, definitely. I mean, that reveal when she turns into a vampire, so beautiful. Awesome. And I mean, beautiful, I think vampire. I mean, she's hot. That's amazing.
It's Salma Hayek. She's gonna be hot for the rest of her life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's hot. That scene is hot. I think it's an excuse to have someone's foot in your mouth.
What a director, Quentin Tarantino
Wrote a whole entire movie just so he could have someone's foot in his mouth.
He wrote an entire scene where he cast Salma Hayek to have tequila poured down her foot, and there has to be another man at the end of that foot sucking the tequila off the toes. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be playing that role. Just to let all you guys know." What a guy.
Makes me want to become famous.
Maybe not in that sense. I don't exactly want to be a director just so I could have feet in my, toes in my mouth by Salma Hayek. It sounds intriguing, but she's definitely going to be like, I already did that before. I'm not doing that. Wow. Great pick.
Yeah, I'm so shocked that
Let me tell you why I didn't pick Salma Hayek.
Please tell me why you...
As great as a character that is, Satanico Pandemonio, not a lot of kills.
No.
Not a lot of violence. Not
Are you
a
kidding
lot
me? She ripped someone's head off.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What, out of the entire bar?
Yeah, and then she gets like blasted away immediately.
Pretty fast. She gets blasted away. That was
such a good scene.
If I was gonna pick someone from Dusk Till Dawn, it would definitely be
Juliette Lewis.
No, no way.
Another Juliette Lewis.
She plays like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, but she kicked ass.
She was also like 20, playing a 15-year-old. I would definitely pick the mariachi band. Post Vampire, when they're playing the guitar with the human body.
Well, you know who that band is, right?
I forget their name, but
Tito and the Tarantulas.
Yeah, Tito and the Tarantulas.
Yeah,
great band. But I took it was hard, but I took her off the list because of the. Everyone else on my list has a lot. Everyone else on my list has more kills.
Everyone on your list is someone I want to kiss.
You're damn right. Every single one of them,
especially the Alien Queen.
All
right, so
that was your fifth round pick.
Yeah,
we're getting down to the final three.
Yep.
My fifth round pick, moving down on this list, is I don't think you've seen this movie, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't seen this movie. It's kind of like a under the radar, pretty good horror movie. I mean, it's a great horror movie. May. Have you seen May?
May?
Yeah. May.
Oh, I thought you said Meg.
No.
Like the giant shark?
No, not Meg the giant shark. May. May.
May. No, I don't think
so.
It's
a great horror movie. And this girl named May is a loner, kind of socially awkward, but also is a veterinary surgeon. And she gets this idea in her head that if I can't have any friends, I'll make one. And so she has this fascination with certain people's best body parts. So she meets this guy, and she can't stop staring at his hands because his hands are so beautiful. So she eventually befriends the guy. Not to go too much in the story, but she meets all these other people and she gets their body parts, like the best ones that she likes. And she creates her own Frankenstein friend.
But is it living?
Well, that's for everyone else to figure out, to find out themselves. Future episode, May. May is my fifth pick.
Definitely want this one. That one definitely piqued my curiosity right now.
It's great.
Okay.
It's a really good early 2000s.
So I might have to see this before we actually do an episode.
Well, we're going to watch all these movies just for fun.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have the next episode be whatever we want.
Okay.
Fifth round pick.
So your fifth round pick was May.
Right.
So is it my fifth round or?
Yeah.
Or your sixth?
And that was my fifth round pick, May. Going to our sixth round pick in our Lethal Ladies draft. I'm going to go with Rose Armitage from Get Out. Yeah, that white girl from Get Out.
Oh, man. She was so bad.
She was an assassin.
Oh, man.
To just like convince all these people to, be in a relationship with her so she could take them back to the house, to her family's house in the middle of nowhere, and just convert their bodies into their to take their brains out and to I don't even know what they did.
Not to mention, like she was so racist. Like the little scenes where she's sitting in bed with the cereal and the cup of milk, and she's so opposed to white stuff mixing with colored things that she's taking a sip of milk and eating one Cheerio at a time.
She has to.
That was so like just that little level of like little detail on her character. Such a great movie. Such a great pick.
But also to think she has no real personality.
No.
Everything is fabricated to her family's plan. Everything is orchestrated, organized. She's probably been stalking these people just like her brother would like stalk them to do the kidnapping. And to bring them in and just to have the mom do hypnosis. It was all very well thought out.
Yeah.
And she was the first part.
Yeah.
She's the very beginning of each plan. As soon as you see her, it's over.
Yeah. And as soon as you fall in love with her, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And she is that master of a manipulator.
Yeah. Spoilers. I was very glad when she got shot in the chest with a shotgun.
Yeah.
That was my 6th round pick.
All right.
Rose Armitage.
So my 6th round pick, I'm going to have to go with another abstract one. And I'm going with Christine the car.
Wow. The car. Is this a woman?
So some might argue that a car does not count as a woman.
Not my car.
But everyone names their boats and their cars after women.
That's true. And my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Shout out to Susie, the Banshee.
Yeah. So Christine is definitely a female car.
Now, when you were picking your list and you were like, let's see, a car? Yes. Why Christine?
Why Christine?
Yeah.
Because she is just as vengeful as some women can be.
Say it louder, Brian.
Just kidding. No. I just wanted to be abstract,
Mm-hmm.
and I definitely wanted to make my list like really out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that one would be some like a topic of discussion.
You're definitely right, because it's not on my list.
It does not. Some people are going to be like, that doesn't count. That's a cop out.
List.
It's my list. And
Damn
if I
it.
want to put a car on there because I want to do that car.
You want to do that car? We've
kidding.
all seen Titan. It's possible.
No. But
future episode Titan.
No, but yeah, I just wanted to be abstract about it, And like I said, every car has a female name. Yeah. Whether or not that car identifies as a female, we won't ever know.
We'll never know. What kind of car is it? It's like a Chrysler Plymouth?
I believe it might have been a Plymouth, or it might have been a Bel Air of some.
Oh yeah.
Like
the tails at the end.
Yeah.
I think it was a Bel Air.
The fins. Yeah. So it might have been.
Actually, a shout out to, I'm not trying to say exactly where we are, but I'll say it, in Escondido, there's a shop that I would deliver to all the time. They had a rebuilt from the ground up a model of Christine that you could take pictures in, and the license plate said Christine.
That's awesome.
They also had blood stains in the car, in the leather.
Awesome.
But I'll show you pictures. Yeah, in Escondido, there's a car they had remade Christine.
Now, if you want to know our exact address, it's 1301
1759 69 420
1234 Fake Street.
America, USA. Anytown, USA. And what pick was that?
That was our 6th round pick. So now it's my 7th round pick.
Oh my gosh.
And for my 7th round pick,
here we go.
I think it might also be another abstract one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be another one on my list.
I'm going with Annabelle.
Oh, you got 2 dolls on there. Yeah, 2 dolls, an alien, and a car on your lethal ladies draft.
And some would argue that the demon that was controlling the doll was male. I believe.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. But I picked Annabelle because it's a girl doll.
So Annabelle has what, 4 movies now?
Yep. And she's been in like other ones. Like,
That's right, she was in The Conjuring.
yeah.
She was in Haunted House 2.
Was she really? Oh.
So in Haunted House 2, they make a joke where Annabelle is in the house, but she's the crazy ex-girlfriend of the main character.
Oh, okay.
So she's like taking bikini pics as Annabelle, leaving little kiss marks all over his like mail,
Yeah.
She's basically the crazy ex-girlfriend.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the doll, it's become iconic with only 4 movies. Like, everyone knows Annabelle now.
Especially in the world full of so many horror dolls.
Yeah.
Like there's
Like, it's
Child's Play, Puppet Master, all other kinds of dolls, the movie.
Yeah. But I mean, if Chucky is the king of the dolls,
Mhm.
she is slowly coming up. And she's only got 4
Don't
movies.
tell Tiffany that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also on your list.
Yeah. So she's coming up in that world as far as like popularity and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, everyone knows who Annabelle is.
If she has to be kept in a blessed glass box, she's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Also, it's pretty cool to know that she was actually supposed to be a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was my 7th round pick. So it's your 7th round.
My 7th round pick is, I have to move some people down. But my 7th round pick, probably my very first favorite Lethal Lady, because I saw this movie as a kid, and it's been one of my favorite movies ever since. The Craft. Nancy Downs. What a character.
Yeah.
Nancy Downs, a real struggle for power character, because she's, I mean, later on in the movie you find out she has a stepdad. She's not, her mom's a drunk. She's living in a trailer. She's, the outcast of her high school. She's only got 2 friends. And then she meets the 3rd friend, and they they find out that they have the power to conjure with witchcraft. And her first thing she asks for is all the power of the witchcraft that she's learning from Manon.
Yeah.
And she's like, I wish for all the power of Manon. Slashes her hand and like bleeds it into a cup. And then she has it. She has all the power that she could have. And she starts killing. She takes out her stepdad with a heart attack. She takes out Chris, the guy who's stalking the other girl.
I forget her name.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I just watched this last night.
You watched this last night?
I did. I definitely did.
It's such a good movie.
Such a great movie.
It's also got a great soundtrack.
Yeah. That
Very
one has
good.
an excellent soundtrack. We might have to do like a draft pick on like soundtracks.
We'll definitely do a draft pick on soundtracks.
Something to do with soundtracks.
Yeah, and it'll be up there. The Craft will be up there, and Nancy Downs will be up there.
Yeah.
With my 7th round pick.
All right. So
for
you're
Lethal Lady.
7th round, and now going into 8th round.
Oh, geez, it's my turn again. Okay. I'm gonna have to move into my honorable mentions, and my honorable mention is gonna be a little different than what we've been talking about, because all of these characters all of these Lethal Ladies on my list have been killing sprees. They got a blood trail behind them, and this one didn't really kill anybody, but she's still up there for being crazy,
Mm-hmm.
for being
Keep going.
violent, and for being probably one of the biggest characters that anyone has ever seen, in especially Stephen King books.
You did not. You suck, man.
Hold on. I said she didn't kill anybody. So it might not be who you think it is. It's Annie Wilkes.
You did take my...
From Misery.
Oh, man.
Annie Wilkes is such a good cockatootie character.
Man,
You have this obsessed fan, and she has her whole life turned around when she finds her almost her idol in a crash in the middle of nowhere.
and
So
and
she
you're
takes him
wrong
back.
about her not killing anybody.
Who'd she kill?
She was a baby
This-
murderer.
Huh?
She was a baby murderer.
A baby murderer?
Yeah, she was like a what did
I
they?
thought she killed the sheriff.
No, before she
Mhm.
went out and secluded herself. I think there's like article clippings in one of the scenes, and she's a baby murderer. Well, suspected baby murderer.
Well, we don't see it.
And I believe they made a show about it.
Annie Wilkes, the TV show?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing something where they went into her backstory, and she is definitely a baby murderer.
Annie Wilkes strikes again.
Yeah.
Talk about the hand that rocks the cradle.
Yeah, Annie Wilkes is a baby murderer. I believe so, but
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, you stole another one from me.
I thought you were gonna say Carrie.
She's an honorable mention.
She's in my honorable mention. Well, her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that performance too. Like Annie Wilkes, the cobbling scene,
Oh my god!
or hobbling scene when she puts that block of wood between.
If you haven't seen Misery, watch it for this scene.
But she puts a block of wood between.
You have to picture it.
Yeah, between
You're tied up in bed.
between his feet, and takes a sledgehammer and just hits it on the side of the foot so it goes in.
Oh, you see everything.
Oh,
You see everything happen. You
James
see the
Caan.
foot. James Caan he didn't have to act.
Oh man.
Even just being in the situation alone would make you scream.
But yeah, I definitely Annie Wilkes is a great pick, and you know what? Screw you for stealing her.
Thank you.
But you know,
What a character.
what a character.
Yeah, she's so good. She's in both of our lists. She was in both of our lists. I think the characters that have been in both of our lists are just top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did go with another Stephen King character
For your what round?
for my last round pick,
Mm-hmm.
and I went with Carrie.
Carrie, unforgettable. Who
You
can
know,
forget that? It's been remade so many times.
and it's at this point, like you brought up the whole no revenge girls, but is she?
yeah, she's a revenge girl.
So would she not count for this
No,
list?
she doesn't count, but you can still pick her. It's our list. you
Yeah,
know?
because I was gonna say, man, she practically burnt down her school.
Oh yeah, she burned down her school. She went out to the street.
I mean, it's not a
started taking out
revenge-
cars.
She crossed that line from being like a revenge girl to being a killer
hmm
after she finished off the bullies and still continued to kill everyone.
Right.
So yeah, she's not a revenge girl.
Mhm.
I mean, she is a product of
Revenge.
revenge, but she's definitely past that and into a psycho when she
Right.
murdered everyone else. But yeah, like who can forget when she flips that car with her mind?
I mean the iconic scene of just the blood pouring down on her on prom night.
Oh, it's
And she's just soaked in pig's blood. The first time I saw John Travolta, he was a dick.
oh yeah, was a dick. You mean he still is?
I mean, I'm not gonna call him that. I
will.
mean, did you see Face Off? I recently just saw Face Off for the first time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, she's an iconic character. Everyone knows who Carrie is. Everyone knows that scene,
hmm
the pig's blood. You know, she does have a high body count, like pretty much her whole high
An
school.
entire class.
Yeah, a whole entire class.
And
So
the
that,
teachers, the
yeah.
principal.
I was gonna say that graduation year.
That was a short class.
Yeah,
for
I think
graduation.
maybe one person graduated that year.
Oh, did you see the remake? of
No, I
Carrie?
didn't. With the girl that plays Hit Girl,
Yeah,
was it good?
you haven't seen it.
No.
So this is this
no
is
offense, but
spoilers.
I try to stay away from remakes because most of the time they're not that great.
I watch all of them just so I can know if they're good or not.
Okay, so you'll
And this one has a deleted ending. So it's not spoilers, but in this ending, the girl who befriends Carrie and isn't killed, she has a baby, and she's in the operating room to give birth, and she's about to pop out the baby, but instead of a baby, it's Carrie's arm comes out of her between her legs and tries to like choke out the girl who's still there, and she wakes up and it's a dream. Gross, dude.
Uh, but would have that made it better?
No, that's why it's a deleted ending.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be like a more grotesque version of the original ending where Carrie's buried.
Yeah,
And
she
then
comes
the
out of the
girl
dirt.
goes to, and then her arm comes out and chokes
But
out
yeah,
the girl.
but coming out of your
Vagina,
your hoo-ha,
your hoo-ha.
like yeah. That maybe that's a good reason why they cut that.
It was pretty great.
Was it though?
Yeah. You wouldn't expect it.
Now I kind of want to watch it with that scene in it.
With that scene in it. No, you should watch the
remake.
No, not the remake. It's a remake, but
Just that scene.
the one before the remake. There's 2 remakes.
Is there really?
Yeah, there's one from the 90s with actually the girl from May. She plays Carrie in a 90s remake of Carrie, and she plays it way too well. Because May is such a awkward, like socially awkward character. They're like, "Hey, she should play Carrie." And then they double down on the awkwardness.
Okay.
And so it's like too good, you start to feel awkward yourself watching this, but it's really bad because they there's a plot where meteors hit the earth. It's really weird. Yeah.
So did Carrie cause the meteors?
Supposedly. They never mention it. They just show it.
They just show meteors
Yeah.
hitting the ground?
Yeah, they do.
Man, she's like an S-class mutant.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to see that remake, the one that you
Maybe not. It's not that great. But
No, the newer remake.
The newer one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll just watch that scene.
Watch every Carrie ever, including the sequel, Carrie 2, Rage of Carrie.
Never seen it.
Not a future episode, but it is an honorable mention because this is we were kind of on the topic of new metal being the soundtrack.
Wait, is it new metal for Rage of Carrie?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got a lot to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of future episodes.
Yeah,
May Carrie remake.
Second Carrie remake.
Second Carrie remake.
The sequel, Carrie 2, Rage of Carrie. You know what? In Carrie 2, the original Carrie comes back as the mom.
Oh, okay.
So Carrie has a child.
But she died. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a lot of that.
All right. I'm definitely going to... I'm interested.
There's definitely a lot more Lethal Ladies.
Oh yeah,
that are going to be referenced in there. You know what? Let's talk about some of our honorable mentions because I know you got a lot.
I mean, you stole all mine, but I mean,
can I say some?
You
go first.
I mean, I had a couple that you didn't mention. I had Le Femme from Inside.
Ah, yeah, Le Femme from Inside.
But that was a recent like view and stuff like that. So I didn't put her on there because I don't feel like I've grown with that character as much as you guys have.
That's right.
But yeah, she was on the list. And then the Blair Witch.
Oh, I didn't even think about the Blair Witch. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, you don't actually see her until what? The second movie?
I don't even think you see her in the second movie.
No, but all you know of the Blair Witch is like what you've heard of her.
Yeah.
But it's scary. So you're like, it's one of those things where you might not want to see her.
That's right.
Like if you see her, then
your mind kind of makes it even more scary than actually seeing her.
So yeah, she was definitely on there. And
I didn't think about the Blair Witch.
Yeah,
that's good.
And yeah, I mean, you took all the other ones. I had Baby Moon on mine. I had Akasha.
Yep.
Asami Yamazaki is her last name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah,
I had these are kind of like they're kind of smaller, like smaller number of kills that they've had. They're kind of just like killed like one kill or two kills, but it's Rose the Hat from Doctor Sleep.
oh man, you know what? I need to rewatch that. I think I liked it, but I'm not sure if I did.
Have you read the book?
I have not.
The book is good.
Have you read the book?
Yeah.
I didn't know you read. I'm just kidding. And that's the last episode you'll ever hear of Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem.
You can't see it, but on the bottom two shelves behind me in my coffin shelf are just rows of books.
I thought those were just for decoration.
No, I got Guillermo del Toro books. I got Stephen King books. I got
I'm gonna
some
have to borrow that
ghost
Guillermo.
stories. I got a whole bunch of books.
Well, I'm gonna have to borrow that Guillermo del Toro book.
Have you read The Strain?
I have read The Strain.
That's the only good Guillermo del Toro book I got.
Oh, okay. So you have The Strain.
Yeah, I have The Strain.
Okay, yeah.
And I have Syl from Species. Have you seen Species?
Oh man, I've never seen Species because that was one of those movies
There's 4 of them.
My parents growing up didn't want me watching
because they
were
watched that as a kid.
Because I'm pretty sure that was like the closest thing to pornography when we were younger.
Well, they're right. Because it is. It's an alien being who got let loose. Not let loose. She broke out, and she's like evolving really fast because she's
so. What if the alien queen was hot? Is what you're saying?
What if the alien queen was a baby, and then every hour she grew in like a year, and now she's like within a day she's like an adult woman, hot. And now she needs to mate to make a bunch of alien babies.
Is she kind of like the praying mantis? Like once you mate with her, she like bites your head off and eats you?
No.
There's
no downside to it.
No, you just get to mate.
Yeah.
I'd let an alien.
Yeah. You're gonna pop out little alien babies that raise each of them.
Yeah, kind of
like Brian 1, Brian 2, Brian 3.
I wouldn't mind being a male seahorse.
So I had Syl from Species. I also had Angela from Night of the Demons, which is a future episode. Night of the Demons is really good. I also had Amanda Young from Saw 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
In the Saw movies.
Oh, I just started showing my kid those movies. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's a good choice. I didn't even think of that one.
Amanda Young, just so great. The only character to be grateful she survived the Saw traps.
You think she was in love with him?
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Okay.
It was one of those
or was it she like loved him? Or
no,
was she
it was
just
Stockholm Syndrome.
Or was she like
she saw him as like a deity almost. She
so she was like
for him.
Jesus love.
Yeah.
I thought like
not
it
like
was
love like a crush.
Like romantic.
No.
No, this is like I would kill for Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, this is that kind of love. Okay. She had the weird obsessive this is God kind of love.
Yeah.
And she was going to definitely go on with his legacy. This is the Saw franchise we're talking about. She's definitely a strong, lethal lady character.
Oh man, that's a good choice.
I also had Elaine Parks, the Love Witch. Have you seen the Love Witch?
I have not seen the Love Witch.
The Love Witch is like a 2016 movie.
It sounds like a Skinamax movie.
So it came out in 2016, and it was made to look like a 1960s movie.
Okay.
So they demade this movie.
Okay.
And it's basically this woman is a witch. She's obsessed with love, and she tries to find like her soulmate by dating all these guys. Okay. But if they don't match up to her like criteria,
does she kill them?
She kills them, but with witchcraft. So it's a lot.
Yeah, I think I've seen the cover, and the cover looked like a comedy more.
Yeah.
So
no, it's like it has like a 1960s vibe.
Okay. But is it a comedy or is it a horror?
No, it's horror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like drama.
Like, is it like in the vein of like Frankenhooker?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
And my last one is the girl from A Girl Walks Home at Night. Have you seen that?
I have. It's been a while though.
When she
That's
bites
the
off
she that's the what is it like?
she's an Iranian vampire.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Iranian vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
She's an Iranian vampire living in like a ghost town in Iran because of like all the war that's been going on through there, and she basically goes after like terrible men, and so she finds a pimp around town, and she like stalks him, goes to his house, and he's like, "Oh, what's this hot girl doing over here? I'm gonna make her one of my girls," you know. And
But
so
little
she
does
like
he know.
little does he know
Yeah.
when she
That's
starts sucking his finger, the fangs come out, and she takes a bite out of that finger. You see it just snap right off.
That was an excellent scene.
So good.
Yeah.
The girl from The Girl Walks Home at Night. Very
And
good.
is that the character name?
Yeah,
the girl.
a girl.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I can't just be like, hey, that
That one chick from that one movie.
that chick from Teeth.
Oh my god, Teeth. When was the last time you saw Teeth?
Oh, it's been a while.
I think the last time I saw it was when I first heard about it.
Really?
And then I saw it, I was like, nope, that's enough. That's enough for me.
Yep. Teeth. I couldn't think of her name, so I didn't put her on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't want to do another alien or creature, so I was going to do the splice creature.
Oh yeah, Splice. Yeah.
Because, I mean, it started off as a girl.
I was gonna say T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Is it a female T-Rex?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Because all the dinosaurs are female.
Oh, yeah.
They did that whole life finds a way thing. with
Yeah,
the seatbelt.
exactly. What is someone looking up all the dinosaurs' skirts? That line? Yeah.
Yeah.
The female T-Rex. I mean, it did kill
Yeah.
that it was a female.
That's
Oh,
right.
man, I could have been even more abstract.
Well, there was nothing more abstract than the Alien Queen. And your list,
Christine,
Christine is also up there.
2 dolls.
2 dolls. Let's recap your list.
Okay, so my list was. Oh, let me pull it up. Professionalism. Only the best at monsters, movies, and mayhem. My list in this order went Tiffany, the Alien Queen, Pamela Voorhees, Mallory Knox, Satanico Pandemonium, Christine the Car, and Annabelle.
What a list.
Yep.
And my list, top 8 lethal ladies. Number 1, Jennifer Check. Number 2, Baby Firefly. Number 3, Akasha, Queen of the Damned. Number 4, Asami from Audition. Number 5, May from May. Number 6, Rose Armitage from Get Out. Number 7, Nancy Downs from The Craft. And number 8, Annie Wilkes from Misery. What a list.
That was a great list. That was a great list, great episode.
Great draft. You only took one of mine.
And you took like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I did.
Oh man,
It was a great Retribution episode.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely next episode, next draft list. I am definitely going for.
The jugular.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be ruthless. Even if I haven't seen the movie, I'm like, what is Murderface gonna put on his list?
That's right.
I'm just gonna steal it.
And I will do the same. That will be our draft list.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yep.
Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem.